In this video, we will take a look at situational irony in a short story entitled The Gift of the Magi. Apart from examining how the use of situational irony makes the reader feel, we will also explore how it encourages readers to think deeply about a key theme that the writer wishes to convey. Let us now take a look at this short story and examine how it demonstrates situational irony. The story is set in New York in the early 1900s, and it is about a poor young couple who has only two valuable possessions. Della, the wife, possesses long, beautiful hair, while her husband Jim owns a gold watch that was missing a chain. The beginning of the story features Della in her home, feeling rather unhappy and downcast. It is Christmas, and Della wishes to buy Jim a chain for his watch as a Christmas present, but realizes that she has very little money left. She has a grand total of $1.87 in her savings. Out of a strong desire to buy Jim a present, Della makes the painful and selfless decision to cut and sell her long, beautiful hair in order to buy Jim an expensive chain for his watch. Based on what we know of the story so far, what do you think will happen next? One possible outcome that you would probably expect could be Jim's pleasant surprise after learning of Della's sacrifice in buying him a Christmas present. Another possible outcome that some readers might expect could be that, instead of being moved by Della's sacrifice, Jim is unhappy that Della had cut her hair without his consent because he felt that his wife looked more attractive with long hair. After reflecting on our expectations of how the story might turn out, let us now take a closer look at what actually happens. It is revealed at the end of the story that Jim had also sold his precious gold watch to buy his wife a set of exquisite hair accessories he knew she had wanted for a long time. Thus, during their gift exchange on Christmas Day, Della and Jim were shocked to discover what the other had done and the sacrifices they had both made. So, did you expect this ending? How does this ending make you feel? Chances are, after witnessing Della's huge act of sacrifice, we were most likely expecting Jim to come home completely unaware of what his wife had done and be pleasantly surprised and moved. However, situational irony occurs when we realize that Jim had also unexpectedly made the same sacrifice, selling his only prized possession to buy Della a set of beautiful combs for her long hair. Thus, it is ironic that at the end of the story, Della and Jim were both unable to use the gifts that they had painstakingly bought for the other. Jim's watch was gone, and Della's long tresses were replaced by a short bob. So, as a reader of the story, how would you feel? You would most likely feel an initial pang of pity and loss, because both gifts were rendered useless. However, you would probably also be extremely moved by the couple's acts of love and sacrifice. Apart from touching us with a heartwarming story, what key message do you think the writer wishes to convey to readers through the use of situational irony in this story? It is clear that the unexpected outcome in the story reveals to readers that the greatest gift that the couple had given to each other was not the presents they had bought, but their acts of true and selfless love. Therefore, as readers, we are encouraged to reflect on the theme of love. How do we measure love? Do we quantify it by the number of presents we receive from others? Or do we measure love by looking into the hearts of our loved ones, showing gratitude and appreciation for their daily acts of kindness and sacrifice? Just like how Della and Jim were willing to give up their most precious possessions for each other, This story suggests that true love lies in one's willingness to sacrifice our own interests for the good of those we love. Let us now revise what we have learned so far. First, situational irony intensifies our emotions when we encounter an unexpected event in a text. Second, writers sometimes use situational irony to encourage readers to think deeply about a key message that they wish to convey to us. Lastly, do bear in mind that situational irony can occur at any point within a story and not only at the end. See you next time!